Hey, it's Sarah. I'm back to share the other junk journal that I've made for this challenge over on Junk Journal Junkies. This is the second one that I've made. So I'll just tell you a little bit about it. Like the first one, I used file folder printout from Dreams Etc. as the cover. Uh, as the cover for my cover. uh, it's the front and the back, and I just cut the tabs off so you can't tell that it was a file folder. I layered some of this trim on the spine here. This is one signature. I don't know if I told you that on the last video. The last one's one signature as well. These are both 4.5 by 6, and I just used scraps left over from Jane Austen journal that I recently done for another swap. So what I did is I just used seam binding and I tied it off on the top with just a couple strands of that. Or it's one strand and then I tied it in, or I put it in half. I did that because this one has tabs on the journal and I didn't want them to get bent. So I'm gonna open it up, and this one I kind of made like the other one. They're kind of similar. They're just not using everything is the same. There's some things, but like the pockets, I did the same thing inside with the pockets. Layered some of this lace with a little bit of pearls. Inside this pocket, there's a digiprint that I resized and inked it up. Made a little tag out of the heavyweight cardstock like the cover is made out of, and I used that same paper pad collection for different pattern paper in here. So I put a stamp here. It says chase your dreams, you might catch one, and I added tabs to the sides. Stamped here, made a tag. I messed up on this tag, wrote some stuff on it, didn't like it, so I just layered some of that pattern paper over top of it to utilize that. Add some fiber at the top. I made this pocket out of scrap paper that I had that was coffee dyed, and put another tab on there. Made a belly band out of some of that paper. Added, layered some of this fun fur or eyelash trim and a crochet flower with a brad. This is a digiprint. I just inked it up. Put it underneath there. Other side of that big tag, it says laughter. Let's see here. Is the shortest distance between two people. And some book page. Another stamp says happiness comes through doors you didn't even know you let open. Has a little tuck spot there. That's how my digiprint ended up going into this journal. It kind of got cattywonkered, or yeah, little messed up there. So I go with it. It's a junk journal. So then this is a piece of cardstock that I embossed with an embossing folder that has flowers on it, and I inked it up. Delight This, I added a flip and made a tag out of that paper. I just folded it in half and I cut the corners, added some seam binding to the top, layered some pearls right there. That's digiprint, notebook paper, made a little tuck there, stamped a little flower and notes. On this one, I did the same thing as the other one, but I made side pockets instead of top pockets, and I just punched the corner of this paper. This is left over from making the covers. So I just made some tags. The little things, embossed craft sheet of cardstock. Add some tabs. Made a little belly band. Find me a tag. And you can slide stuff underneath there. Just add some little pearls. A tab. Another tag. Too much love for just one day. On the back of that piece of paper, stamped a little stamp there. On the other side of that digiprint, some of this wrapping paper. It's craft and it's printed. I just love that. A little bit more of this digiprint paper, inked it up for journaling spot. Another little digiprint. Made a pocket, says everyday, stamped. Some of this lined digiprint paper, doily. Another digiprint, and then I stamped in the middle, live well, laughed often, love much. Stamped in the corners, added a tab. It's just coffee dyed paper, added another tab. This is a glassine envelope, and I just added a tag. Had some scraps from paper, and then layered that little digi tag on there. Stamped that. That's just a little flip. Added some seam binding. Little crochet flower with a brad. Other side of this embossed flower paper. Be happy. This edge right here is a Tim Holtz on the edge die. It's the other side of this one. I just made a little envelope here. It says love. It's the middle of the signature. Live simply, expect little, give much, love extravagantly. And here I had a scrap piece of paper. I punched the corners, made a little tuck spot, made a little tag. I punched the corners of that tag too. Thought that turned out really cute. Make your own little tabs, little tags. I just love that. And add some seam binding, and then this I just folded up, made a pocket, and the end was ripped there, so I just went with it, inked it up, add some pearls, seam binding, and some of these butterflies, little tabs here. Oh, I forgot to ink that one. Before I forget. And my ink, what I used for my ink, I just get a spool. It's the same size as these little foam pieces you can get from Tim Holtz. And I just put a piece of Velcro on the top of it. And I just add the little spongy thing on top, and That's what I use. I really like it because I can set it down on my workspace, and you know, sometimes I do that, but it rolls away. But I can set it down on my workspace. These other ones, I have the bigger ones by Tim Holtz, and you can set them up like that. It's a little harder. I tend to go like that, and then I get my work surface all inked up. Just thought I'd share that with you guys. I do have a video on my channel. I can link that below as well to share that with you. But anywho, this is the other side of that embossed paper. This is coffee dyed paper. Just layered a little bit of this fun fur and punched out Martha Stewart butterfly with some pearl. Glassine bag. Actually, excuse me, it's glassine envelope. All Natural Beauty with the butterfly. Flip it over. Made a pocket. Added another one of these digiprints with a little side tuck there. Could add like a little tag in there. And Life is a Balance, Holding On and Letting Go. Digiprints, doily, another digiprint. It's the paper and it says today. That's a pocket right there as well. This is a pocket too. Add some washi tape down the center. And digiprint there. With another little miniature one. It's a booklet as well. Some of them have a tuck, some of them don't. Other side of that, this is just one paper. I tried stamping a little stamp here. It didn't turn out as good, but I just went with it. Little tab. Another tag I made out of that embossed paper. Just punched the edges or the corners at the bottom. This is embossed craft paper. Little digiprint there. This is the pocket one. Could put a tag on the outside of that. Might just do that. Then this is the other side of the paper. You can see that it's not in there as well as it should be. It's a little tipsy there. Tipsy. Oh my god. It's a little crooked. I stamped notes on that and stamped a little flower inside. Added one of these, or layered on this frame here. This is a Sizzix frame. It's a die cut. That embossed paper. Other side of that digiprint. This is book paper and use that tag. And then you can put something inside there as well. And right here too. That's just a belly band. Layered some seam binding, a little bit of pearls, and a butterfly. Coffee dyed paper. And added a tab. And punched it right there. Index card, and it's just punched on the four corners. And just the pocket that's punched on the edge too, and added some more of this, or layered on that trim right there with some pearls. So this is what I come up with out of my scraps left over, and I think they both turned out really cute. Let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I just wanted to show you real quick how I did the closure on this one. I just took and I layered, I just folded it in half, and I wrapped it around the book, and the end that has the loop I put at the top here. And I don't know, but when you make tags, I usually loop it like this. I don't know if it's called a certain, if it's called anything special, but so I pull it through the loop, and I just tie it off. So that's how I did the closure on this one. I thought it was something different, and yeah. So let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see ya later.